The CSRA. It's full of interesting people, fascinating stories, and plenty of stunning sights to see. Join Brendan Dawson as he hits the road, experiencing the fun adventures and wonderful people of the place we call home. These are your towns, your stories, and we assure you it's worth the drive. No matter the mode of transportation, come along for the ride. Your hometown road trip, Wednesdays at 12:30 on WJBF News Channel 6.
Every day, ordinary people in the CSRA do extraordinary things to serve our community. Each month, News Channel 6 recognizes these outstanding volunteers with the Giving Your Best Award. Do you know an everyday hero who goes the extra mile to help others? Nominate them for the Giving Your Best Award by visiting WJBF.com and filling out the entry form.
Sponsored by Science Co., Dietmar Augusta, Security Federal Bank, and News Channel 6. Weather coverage you can count on. Weather headlines on News Channel 6, brought to you by Hickson Roofing.
We had a lot of rain yesterday and more rain on the way. We're starting to see storms fire up on Live Viper 6, and this is just the beginning of a very wet week ahead. I'll have all those details coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 6, flooding in Columbia County. What residents in the area say is the cause of the constant issue. We'll explain. Plus, an annual tournament honoring those who have died from gun violence. We'll take you to the event. And Aiken continues their Music Fest concert series. We'll have those details as your News at 6 starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 6.
Sunday evening to you. I'm Kim Vickers. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with serious flooding Saturday in Columbia County. Now many are asking why this keeps happening. Isabella Moody is live in the studio with more.
After flooding in several areas Saturday night, people living in Windmill Plantation say they're nervous about getting more rain.
Every year around this time, sometimes spring, definitely once a year to flood this bad, I would think is a big enough problem.
Windmill has been known to flood in the areas along William Few Parkway and Windmill Parkway.
Harry has contacted just about all agencies, starting with the county, the DNR, and
FEMA.
Yeah, FEMA, and really nobody has the answer.
Some homeowners have to have flood insurance because they're in a flood zone. Creeks and streams running so close to houses can cause flooding when they overflow.
The whole Windmill property, prior to it being developed, had a lot of springs already in the property. And if you look at it prior to its development, there were creeks and streams running throughout. So when they developed the land, the springs remained.
Although the area is known to flood, property owners feel something can be done with better drainage and irrigation systems to keep the creeks from overflowing.
I can't imagine that the county can't do something. Harry says dig the ditch deeper.
Clean it out.
Clean out wherever the water ends up.
Neighbors told us this was the first time they have seen flooding go up to doors and into garages.
It's funny because sometimes, you know, the creek is just barely there and slowly moving, but then when it does this, it's pretty scary.
It's a matter of time before one of the houses gets flooded, and it doesn't matter if it's half an inch or 2 feet.
Heading into this week, there will be more rain, but not as much as Saturday. Due to the already saturated ground, that could cause flooding and small trees to go down. You can find more information at WJBF.com. In Evans, Isabella Moody, WJBF News Channel 6. Back to you, Kim.